Hello there guys, Halo 5 Informer here with you all again. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and before we get started, I want to thank you guys so much for all of the support you have given me over the past few days. It's amazing, and thank you so much. Now, what we're going to talk about today is Chief's humanity and him only being human. Now, in Halo 4's campaign, we saw a lot more emotion between Chief and Cortana. 343 did an amazing job, an outstanding job of showing the emotion between the two and a whole bunch of other emotion. Chief was open to more, basically like people dying by the composer, and Cortana, all of this, Cortana felt more feelings for Chief and Chief felt more feelings for Cortana, especially due to the fact that she was rampant and they didn't have much time to save her. It really just showed an amazing viewpoint of what was happening at that time, whereas Bungie didn't really get as much in depth with that as 343 was able to do. In the last scene, or at least one of the last scenes of the campaign, when Cortana finally disappears after touching Chief's heart, we see that basically we see all the ruins in the back, and then the area that they were in starts shaking. And this is really interesting because that shaking blue room or area, shaking basically shows how Chief is feeling and how his emotions are reacting to her disappearing. It's a great way of showing it, and I don't know if 343 meant to do that, but I'm pretty sure they did because it just makes so much sense. It really does show the emotions that Chief was sharing at that point. Now, with all of that, we saw so much more emotion in the campaign where Chief basically took the chip when the Captain Del Rio ordered Lasky to get rid of the chip. Chief went against his orders and took her with him and stood up to Del Rio, whereas, you know, someone else probably wouldn't have. Chief finally did what he needed to do. He moved less from orders to doing whatever it would take to save humanity and save Cortana. Now, as any other Spartan from the past where there's nobility and they're all noble and they'll die for humanity, Chief was taking more of that road in Halo 4. Whereas in the end, he was willing to sacrifice himself since he knew Cortana probably wasn't going to make it to save humanity from the Didact and the Composer. Whereas Cortana saved Chief instead of that. So the Didact was much more powerful than Chief was himself, and without Cortana, his basically teammate or part of him himself, he would have been dead really easily. Cortana helped him, and basically without Cortana, Chief would have been super easy to kill. But since Cortana saved him, now if Chief ends up going against the Didact in the next Halo game without her, it's going to be a much harder challenge due to the fact that he does not have her to back him up. I don't know if Chief's gonna get another Halo AI in the next Halo campaign. I wouldn't see that happening. I would see him more going after Cortana because that makes a lot more sense. But you know, we never know what's gonna happen. But what I'm trying to tell you guys in this video is that Chief is only human, and the reason that we know this is because in the end of the campaign, there's another cutscene where Captain Lasky is like, you're saying it like, you know, they're two different things. We're only people, which means we're only humans. We're all the same. Like, Spartans aren't just machines. They're humans themselves. You know, they may be super genetic powered humans, that are basically high metal and can destroy tons of stuff super easily. But they themselves are only humans. That's basically what it's trying to show. So, with all of that being put in this video, I'm just trying to show you guys that this is what I think 343 was trying to do with Halo 4. And in Halo 5, or the next Halo game, I'm very sure that we're going to see Chief's other side of him. More human and less machine. I really hope we do. And of course, I don't know this for a fact, so, you know, this is just theory for now. But I do think it would make an interesting appearance in the next Halo game, and I think it really is possible to happen. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like to help support this channel. And again, thank you so much for all the support. I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Tyler from Halo 5 Informer. Peace.